Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another episode of Technic Minecraft with me, Graz. Alright, so we're going to do something a little more different. Well, we're going to noodle around with more red power. We're going to craft something called a deployer. And how we're going to make it is we have 6 pieces of cobblestone, which we're going to use. Follow that up with a piston. And luckily I still have some redstone on me, or I would have been in deep you-know-what. And a chest. So we got that, the cobblestone, the chest, the redstone, and a regular piston that was made to make our deployer. Now, what is the purpose of a deployer? Well, it's supposed to use the item inside of it, or basically eject the item inside of it. But if you put like an axe, for instance, in front of a tree, it would actually chop the tree down. So it would make it like an automated tree farmer. So you kind of get the idea where all of a sudden now you can see what would happen with it. You can also see the texture for the actual deployer isn't available as you hold it, as we have some kind of updated tile thingamabobber. Anyway, it's nighttime. I'm going to take a nap, and then we'll fast forward till tomorrow. Alright, so now one of the cool things about this is that apparently we could team this up with our amulet, and this can actually be used as a lava source. Alright, so let me see if I can get this right. So if I can use... This looks like a reasonable spot. Let me see if I can do this without being incinerated. Okay, so here's our Klein star with 38 million EMC. Here's our Vulcanite amulet. Now if we can just get some power to this sucker, we'd be quite alright. Actually, let me try something. I might have to get some bluetricity here. I'm not quite sure, so that's why I just want to try something, just to make sure. Okay, so we got some cobble. We got some stick. We have a lever. Oh, look! Oh, crap! Oh, crap! That wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, that's a thing. So as you can see, that is pretty cool. That is your deployer right there in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. And I just hope I didn't incinerate everything. Oh, God. Oh, okay, well, that's cool. It didn't incinerate it. Good stuff indeed. Now I just made another boo-boo. Dear Lord. Ah, make the pain stop. Make it stop. This is how it goes. Well, at least it ain't incinerating the deployer. Alright, so there's got to be an easier way to handle this. We need to have a cobblestone mop up here. It'll be great once we can actually get to it. What in the world? Okay, there we go. Ah! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Jesus. Alright, now that little mess was mostly cleaned up, I do mean mostly, you can see that this could be a very powerful little tool we have right here. As a matter of fact, we won't even have to worry about running out of resources because we can just simply hook that up and have lava infinitely come out of that chest. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with the fact that we have floating lava here. How I'm going to get this up is another story, because apparently it's not moving. Now this is something new. Apparently we found a way to defy the laws of physics. Then again, this is Minecraft, and I'm not even going to go there, so... Okay. Now... Idea. Let me see if I can take said deployer. Attach said deployer, I don't know, say here, with a redstone current. How would this work? Would this possibly work good? Oh, well, yeah, it would need resources as well. Well, I mean, come on. How does this work? Well, I just lost my redstone torch. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully this will actually work. And I don't look so bad for doing it. Oh, hello. Would you like to go in your home now? I did not put you there so you can spew all over here. Thank you. Oh, God. So, I don't know. This may actually somewhat work. Well, it spewed out one time. And then kind of fizzled. Okay. So I guess this is one of those things where we should really put it on a repeater and then give it a try that way. Alright, so we got a redstone repeater. Forgive me if I don't use this properly because this is something like... I think this may be the first time ever I've actually used a redstone repeater. But let's see, maybe I can rig this up over here. With some more red wire, of course. We can have a switch here. Rig that up over to our deployer over there. Let me go back. I'm going to have to go back and get some more construction foam because the plan is going to be to make that wall a little bit higher. There we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Alright, let's try it this way. If we can get this just walled off a little bit to prevent overflow. Because just looking at this, you can tell there's going to be overflow. Let's see if we can't make this just a little bit higher. Oh, you know what? Just make it higher all the way around. Whatever. There's no point in just dilly-dallying. Let's just get it over with. It's going to be 3 high all the way around. So be it. Now it's truly going to be a pit. Well, except for that, but whatever. Alright, so we've surrounded our pit with a bunch of construction foam. Slowly starting to dry, but still it should be pretty good to go. Get a nice up-close seat. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this repeater keeps making it go back and spew out more. Not seeing more spew out. Nope. Adjust the time. Whoa, okay. Got too close to the foam. It might just be a one-time thing with the amulet. That may be disappointing. Now, I think that's the thing. It may be a one-time use. I thought maybe using this repeater would have been something good. It would have kept spewing out, but apparently that's not so much the case. Well, this is disappointing to say the least. Well, I was kind of hoping this would have worked. I'm sure it probably would have worked in some more elaborate setup. I'm just not doing something more elaborate. Oh crap, I overpowered the amulet just a little bit too much. This is what happens when you shouldn't do that. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Hopefully that didn't go in there. Good, it didn't. That, though, is still not good. Okay, that mess didn't happen, but whatever. We'll just ignore that for now. We'll act like it never even occurred. Speaking of which, where did my lever go? Oh, okay, here we go. We got 2 of them. So let me just get that amulet back because that does not need to happen again. Can we power down the amulet just a little bit? Yeah, this seems more friendly. Let's go back to this. That wasn't as domineering or destructive, to say the least. Alright, so if we can just... There we go. It's nice, it's friendly, and it's simple. And it only worked once. Okay. Alright, found a solution to the problem. It's actually called a repeater. Actually, never mind. It's a sequencer. Not really the repeater. The repeater wasn't doing what I needed. This is a sequencer. And it actually sets up in intervals. It's usually meant for like multiple wiring setups. But in this case, since we only have one, it works out to be pretty good. Now, for it to go back to one wiring sequence, basically, it would take 3 seconds. So right about now, that 3-second setup works pretty good with what we have. Now, it's not exactly great, considering what's going on right here, but still, if it could actually keep up the little lava pool down there without having it run out, then it's doing more than enough to keep things going, and it's holding. The only thing that really needs to be checked on is the Klein star that's in the chest to make sure the Klein star has enough EMC. And as you can see, I don't think we'll have to worry about that for quite some time. So that's good to know. But to get a sequencer, let me go ahead and pull it up because I don't exactly have the materials on me right now, as you can see. Okay, here we go. Get rid of that. Alright, so basically you'll need 4 stone wafers. And to make a stone wafer, you just simply take a smooth block of stone. Ugh. Let's go someplace a little bit more quiet, shall we? Getting a little hectic out here with all the natives. The nightly natives. There we go. Anyway. To get a stone wafer, you basically put a regular smooth stone block into an oven, and it'll actually melt down into 2 wafers. So 1 regular stone block, 2 wafers. Simple enough. As long as you have the red power mod installed, it will be able to smelt down the stone block. So you also need about 4 cathodes. And how do you make a cathode? Well, you get 1 redstone torch, and you get stone wafers. So you're going to need a lot of stone wafers. So you have to figure it's 2 wafers per stone block. You figure, well, you do the math. My brain's kind of checked out right about now, so I'm not exactly into doing math. But we'll also need a stone pointer. To make a stone pointer, you get 1 stone block, 1 redstone torch, and 1 stone wafer. So it's pretty simple to boot. And once we go back, you see how the formula goes back into that. It's pretty simple to make, and it's a sequencer. That's all it is. So you can actually set this up if you want to do multiples of them, which may not be a bad idea. So if I wanted to make more of the deployers and the amulets and all that, I could. I could go back and make multiples of them and have multiple just continually spewing out lava left and right. So it's a pretty good idea. Though for now, if one just holds the way it does, I'll be perfectly fine. Anyway, that's all for that. Let's get rid of all this cobblestone. I did a little bit of cleanup. So I got rid of all that cobblestone and lava that was back there. Alright. Now that we're done in there, how's things looking? For the most part, everything's the same. Not really much has changed. We'll go back in, check on our engines and see how they're doing. Because the engines are fired back up again, by the way, as you can see. And everything is pumping pretty optimally. They continually stay full. At least some of them do anyway. Okay. Everything looks pretty good here. No worries. We'll have lava continually coming in. So anyway, let's call this one a night. Alright, morning's come, and you can see for the most part, not much has changed in the lava pit, so that's pretty good. It means right now everything's keeping up with demand. So that's no worries. We can easily go back and create more combustion engines. I'm sure that would increase demand just a little bit, which means we'd have to go ahead and probably put another deployer in there with another amulet, and you get the idea. So everything's pretty much stayed roughly the same. pipes down there running low, a little bit on lava, but that's fine because the lava will continually keep pouring in. At least it should. Energy shouldn't be a problem. Everything should be running pretty efficient. And as long as the pit has some lava in it by the pump, we should be looking pretty dang good. As long as it looks like that, I don't care. How are we doing over here, by the way? Well, we're looking very interesting. So all these are... Yeah, we knew these were full. We got a couple tanks filled here with fuel. We got another tank over here that's almost full. At least one tank is on the bottom. So we've got plenty more room to go. Alright, so in the meantime, I think what we may have to do is go back and cut off power to the pump here for a little bit, because all this is really doing is wasting it. Not that it really matters. 'Cause, I mean, come on, it's really redstone. Do you really waste redstone energy? Oh, okay, so the oil has come down just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. You can see the little cavern down here has been exposed a little bit more. All this area down here has way been exposed. And it turns out it's a pretty big area down here, too. Oh well, that's going to do it for this area. Wait a minute, what was that? That looks like uranium. Either that or emeralds. Oh well. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you found this video informative or entertaining, or even both, please give it a thumbs up and leave comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comment area. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it. I'll see you again next time.